Welcome back to the channel. So we have another watch in for review. This is from Swiss Watch Company. This is their diver, the Mark II diver. And the difference between this one and the previous generation is the dial. You used to have like that square kind of corrugated dial, and it had a square piece in the center. This is a sunray dial, and this is in gray, and it looks very nice. Sorry, I'm picking up some reflection here and there, but very nice change in my opinion. I think the dial looks so much better this way. And you have that Swiss Watch Company up there at the 12 o'clock with their logo. Automatic towards the 6, 30 ATM, so it's a 300 meter water resistance. Very nice watch. This company, the people behind this have been in the watch world for many years, working for the father working for the Swatch Group, so they have a lot of know-how, and it really comes into play in what they're making. So let's check this out. The size of the watch is a 44 millimeter from side to side. It is coming in at 48 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip. That thickness is 13.5 millimeters, and then the lugs are at 22 millimeter lugs. We have a complete, looks like it's brushed all on the top. Center links on the corners of the center links there are polished. You have a polished bevel at the top of the lug, and then back to a brushing on the side. So very nice. It has a scalloped scalloped edged bezel here, and it's 120 click and very easy to grip. Unlike Omega's kind of difficult, but this works a lot easier. I noticed with some Omegas that style does not work all that well, but this works very good and lines up perfectly, and there's no back play, so very nice. Ceramic bezel insert, so that's going to be very durable. You have your loom pip up there at the 12 o'clock. You have massive loom plots and sword hands, and we're going to get into the loom towards the end. You have the date wheels in white, and you have it right at the 3 o'clock. Screw down crown, nice size crown, very big crown guards, so you're going to protect that crown. Very nice bracelet, the polishing, finishing, everything, brushing, very nice. And then here is like a diver's extension right there, kind of like a easy link type of thing. And then there is your milled out clasp, and that's 316L stainless steel. That's done very nice. And there is your case back, Swiss made, all stainless steel, 300 meter, 1,000 feet, sapphire crystal. And that sapphire crystal is slightly domed. It's a good looking watch. It is a little bigger at 44, but it's doable. So on the wrist, now this isn't size to me, but on the wrist, and you got a lot of links here you can remove, but on the wrist fits very well. As long as that tip to tip hovers around 48, maybe 50 at the most, it'll fit me. And 44 side to side, not too bad. The crown it has got those crown guards, so it pretty much, it's not going to dig in so much in the wrist there. So that's very nice, but very cool. In fact, I don't even need to take, just slides right off. So let's do a loom shot, kind of see where that loom is real quick. And it's running an SW200, 28,800 vibrations per hour. So you got a Swiss movement in there, clone of the ETA 2824. Some people love it, some people hate it. In my opinion, I think it's a clone. So I'm happy with it either way, no matter what movement I get. Excuse me. If it's the 2824 or the SW200, they're identical. So SW200 has one more jewel, I believe. Okay, there's the loom. Wow, now that's bright. That looks really good. That second hand tip is also loomed, and you have those giant loom plots, and then you have the loom pip up at the 12. Very good loom on this watch. Let's turn the lights back on. Okay, and let's put it on the time grapher just real fast, just to kind of see where it's at for an SW200. Now, I believe it's fully wound. It might not be, but let's just kind of see where we're at, okay? So 28,800 vibrations per hour, amplitude 252. So maybe it needs to get fully wound. It's not quite there, but our rate, we're at +3. That's really good. Beat error 0. So you know, some people might knock the SW200, but in my opinion, that's very healthy right there. That looks good. So I would be happy with that. So Swiss Watch Company hits it out of the park again. I think this is a beautiful watch, and I think it's a great improvement over the first generation. I really like this dial configuration. It just looks better. To me, it looks way better. I'm more conservative with my watch choices. I like simple stuff, simple dials and everything, and this is very simple. If you look at that dial, it's kind of hard because there's some reflection, but you can see that sun ray in certain lights. You can, there, right there, see it? And there's a lot to that process, so I can really respect that. I think that is nice. And look at those polished hands. And then you have a 60-minute track on the inside of that dial there. So they've done a great job. So anyway, there you have it, guys. Swiss Watch Company Diver Mark II. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.